Good afternoon, my name is Jeff. I'm with Sewer Sluice. Today I'm at property address 5380 Southwest 201st Avenue here in Beaverton, Oregon. Located at the front of the home, there's a 3-inch cast iron cleanout here near the foundation. It's just off to the right of the front door. This will be my point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have the kitchen sink running. Here we go. Okay, here are 41 feet. Transitions from 3-inch cast iron. Looks like 4-inch concrete. And here at 46 feet, it transitions from 4-inch concrete to 4-inch PVC. And here at 64 feet, we have reached the main lateral out on Southwest 201st Avenue. I'm going to go ahead and get the water turned off here for a few moments, let the water drain out, and then we'll go ahead and reel back. That's the flush going past the camera. I'm going to do it one more time so we get a good shot of it. Okay, we should be seeing a flush any moment. That's the water picking up there from the flush. I'm going to go ahead and let it drain out here for a few more minutes. Well, as you can see now, the water is drained out. It's obvious there is a very large issue going on here. Pretty much, I basically bored a hole through solid sediment here. That's why there's a pathway still through all this stuff. It looks like it was pretty much a complete clog until I ran the camera through there. property right here at 45 feet seems to be the furthest out extent of the problem. It's hard to say whether the rest of the concrete that's in here will fail at some point. It's hard to say. It may or may not. It might not be a bad idea when repairing this to just replace all the concrete and get a whole brand spanking new line put in there, so this doesn't happen again further down the road to some other portion of the concrete. I'm going to stop here and mark this. I'll mark it with a green X. This is the furthest out point. It looks like there's a lot of root intrusion that's caused a ton of toilet paper and stuff to get caught up in the roots and back this line up. I'm going to stop here, and then I'll pull the camera back to the very beginning of the problem and get that marked as well. It does, however, look like it's right at the transition from cast iron to concrete, so that should be an easy point to attach a new pipe onto. Okay, I got the camera successfully located here. This is the farthest extent of the root intrusion problem. It's at the very front of the yard, right before it transitions from the grass to the sidewalk. It's right at the edge there. Marked it with a green X, and it's at 4 feet 5 inches deep there. Do you recommend a spot repair to correct this, at least this portion of the pipe? It looks like the problem here is this line runs up right underneath a very large tree that's in the yard with some huge surface roots, and it's no wonder why it's torn the line up. Where I marked this is right after the roots disappear into the ground, so it's possible down the road that tree could tear the line up some more down further ahead, so it might be a good idea to replace all the concrete right now. I am only going to mark the portion of the pipe that is damaged, so I'm going to go ahead and reel back to the beginning of the problem and get that marked. It should be the cast iron transition here. And I'm just going to mark that with a green T indicating the transition point. Okay, I got this spot marked here as well. This is the beginning of the root intrusion problem, also the cast iron transition to concrete. Marked it with a green T right at the base of the tree. And it's the locator showed 6 feet deep. It's possible it's showing that depth just because of the thickness of the roots beneath the ground might be impeding the locator a little bit. I do recommend a spot repair to correct this portion of the pipe, fix the root intrusion problem. I'm going to go ahead and reel back the camera.